I would like to welcome you to Water Your Soil. So this video is based on how to get good credit with low income, because I always see videos on how to get good credit, but I feel as though some people may feel excluded because their income may not be where they want it to be. And with my YouTube channel, I'm not a pretentious person, so I come from very humble beginnings. I grew up poor. I was raised poor. I don't run from that. I don't hide that, and I never will, because that's me. That's what made me the person that I am. So my channel will never be about, and I can say this firmly, it will never be about, oh, this channel is only for people with a high income and people with a grandeur type of life. It's not about that. This channel is to help everybody, because credit is universal. I don't care how people try to flip it and make it seem, credit is universal. And anyone, as long as you do have some amount of income in order to play the game, and later on in this video you will understand what I mean about playing the game. As long as you have some income coming in that's free, that doesn't have to go towards critical things, you can achieve good credit. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because you can. I have helped numerous people over the years who had an income that was less than $20,000. I kid you not, a fixed income, and they achieved good credit. It can be done. I've witnessed this multiple times throughout the years. So that's first things first. That's a disclaimer. Like, anyone can achieve good credit. Anyone, as long as you have income, I'll say. So that's first things first. Number one, I'll say this. I want to say this, and I've been wanting to say this throughout past videos on YouTube, but no one knows how the scoring system works except people who are at Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And what I mean, knows how the scoring system works, knows directly what your credit score will be the next month. We can all try to, we could guesstimate and we could estimate what our credit score will be the next month, but no one knows for sure except for those people that are either at Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion when it comes to this FICO score. Like, if people try to tell you, hey, get your credit score to increase 60 points in 30 days, you can't really go on that, because no one knows how many points your score will increase by. Every single credit report is different. Every credit report is different. My credit report is not the same as yours. Yours is not the same as Jim's. Jim's is not the same as Sally, and Sally's is not the same as Susie. Now, I'm sure this country is big. I'm sure throughout the country you may be able to find some people with identical credit reports, but the ironic thing and the funny thing is their credit score may not be the same. So they may have the same amount of accounts on their credit report, the same exact accounts open at the same time, as well as the same credit cards open at the same time, which I highly doubt. I have my doubts about this, that you will find it, but if you are able to find it, the ironic thing is their credit score will probably be different. And that's the thing. That's what X's out this whole thing about, oh, if you do this, your credit score will increase 100 points in 30 days. I don't like to mislead people. That's one thing about me. Like, I like to give it to you straight, genuine, and honest. I do not like to mislead people. So when I say that you can have low income and achieve good credit, I mean that. And when I say that, it's because I experienced that over the years. I help people. I've literally have helped people over the years achieve good credit with low income. I have done that over the years, so that matters to me. One thing that I will say though, credit scores and credit, the whole concept of credit is based on debt management and how well you manage your debt. So That means you have to create debt in order to have a good credit score. That's number one. When you really want to talk about how to get good credit with a low income, you have to have debt. Is it unfortunate? Yeah, it sucks. I don't agree with it. However, I decided in my mind years ago that I'm gonna play the 3 credit bureaus game. I'm gonna play their little credit game. Why I chose to play their credit game? Because I refuse to continue to get played by them. So Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, they base how they score you on debt management. People could throw out all these different things. Oh, it's about having accounts deleted, and oh, you need trade lines and all this. Listen, basically what credit scoring comes down to, broken down in simple form, in simple words, is based on debt management and how well you manage your debt. And anyone knows, in order to manage debt, you have to create debt. So the one thing that you want to do in order to achieve good credit with low income, you want to create debt. So what does that mean? Let's say you're someone and you don't have credit cards. You want to go out and you want to at least get a secured credit card. If your credit score is not good enough to get an unsecured card, they have pre-approvals on credit card websites where you can see if you're pre-approved for any credit card. This is something you should do. You should go and see if you're pre-approved for any credit card. And when you see if you're pre-approved, they'll let you know if you're pre-approved for any of the credit cards that's unsecured. And if you're not, you should go and get a secured credit card. I have videos on my YouTube, Water Your Soil, where it shows you how to apply for different secured credit cards. I have how to apply for the Discover secured credit card, which I feel as though is the best secured credit card. I also have how to apply for the Capital One secured credit card, which is also another good secured credit card. Watch those videos if you're looking for how to apply for a secured credit card. However, if you have no credit cards, that's one of the first things you want to do. You have to create some level of debt, and getting a credit card actually does that. It creates an account, and that credit card account accounts for debt. Because what you're going to do is you're going to spend money and you're going to pay it off, and you're going to spend money and you're going to pay it off, and you're going to spend money and you're going to pay it off. And when I say pay it off, I mean pay it off in full. And when you do this, it's going to start impacting your credit score positively. Now, as far as the amount you spend, I always say, if you watch my previous videos and you're a subscriber to this channel, you have to keep your utilization, which is the amount of your credit limit that you use. You want to keep that under 10%. If you're not good with math, use a calculator or ask Google. What's 10% of $500? Google will tell you, or ask your calculator. Whichever way it is, there are ways to find out how much you should spend of your credit limit, and it should always be less than 10%. And you want to make sure you pay that off on a monthly basis. If you do have accounts such as student loans or a car loan, any of those things, right now there's a forbearance on student loans, so a lot of people are not really worrying about paying on student loans. However, when that forbearance does end and you decide to pay, well, you do owe on your student loans once that forbearance ends, make sure you're paying what you owe on your bill and you're paying it on time. Do not miss payments. That's another rule of how to get good credit with a low income. Whatever bills that you do have, pay them on time. Don't procrastinate, and don't pay the minimum on your credit cards. I know a lot of people want to pay minimum owed on a credit card. You're throwing $35 at your credit card bill. That's $600. Don't do that. What you want to do is you want to find a way to chop down on what you owe. Pay more than the minimum, because I understand you're on a fixed low income, but you want to pay more than the minimum. And once you finally do get to the point where you pay off your credit card, make sure whenever you spend money on that credit card from that point on that you're able to pay it off the next month. Do not spend more than what you're able to pay off the next month. Also, if you have a car note, make sure you pay that on time. like I said, this is for people with low and fixed incomes. You can achieve good credit. You just have to know what you're doing. When you do go and get a secure card, do not be afraid to put $200, $300 down, and that just be your only credit limit. Don't be afraid of a low credit limit. That just means you're not going to spend a lot of money on your credit card. I helped someone in the past on a fixed income that made less than $15,000 a year, and I started them off with a Discover It secure credit card, and their credit limit was $200 because their deposit was $200, and that mean they were only able to spend at most $20 a month, and they did it for close to a year, and their card graduated, and they were able to get their deposit back, and their card became unsecured, and now they have on that one card like a $5,000 credit limit. Mind you, they started off with a $200 credit limit, and it eventually grew to $5,000, and it could increase beyond that as well. And their income really hasn't increased that much. It only increased about $5,000 a year. And mind you, look how much more they have as far as the credit limit go. So, and right now they have a credit score that's in the upper 700s. So you can achieve good credit with low income. You just have to play the game right. Look, I have tons of videos on this page, tons of videos. Some of you watching this video right now are people who always come to my channel, so you are aware and you know about the videos on this page. But then you have some of you who are new. This is your first time watching this video, probably based out of curiosity, you know, how you can get and achieve good credit with low income. And any type of video regarding credit that you need as far as information, I got just about any of them. I don't have any scammy stuff. So if you're looking for those scammy videos, how to make your credit score increase 100 points in 30 days, you're not gonna find that on my page. I'm sorry, you're not gonna find that, and I doubt you ever will. However, if you want the basics of credit and the principles of credit, I have those videos on my page. I also have a book. Yes, I'm promoting my book. That's what I mean. Why wouldn't I? My book is called Strategies to Master Credit. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Basically, all major bookstores that's online. Strategies to Master Credit. It also can be found at mastercreditbook.com. That's mastercreditbook.com. I also have a course. You know, I'm not really gonna plug that because, you know, we're talking fixed income here, so it's in the bio. If you ever want to get the course, be sure to check it out. But if you're looking for free information, I have over 80 videos regarding credit on my page. Be sure to check them out. If you have any questions, my email address is also linked on this page. But you can achieve good credit with low income. Do not let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because I'm here to tell you I have helped people over the years. I definitely know that you can achieve good credit with low income. You just got to know how to play the game and play the system right. I really appreciate you all for coming by and watching this video. You taking out the time to watch this video and come by my channel. I appreciate you. I ask that you all like and subscribe. Listen, be sure to take advantage of all these other videos on my page regarding credit. If you're someone that's looking into applying for a secure credit card, as I stated, I have a video of how to apply for the Discover It secure credit card. I feel as though that secure credit card by Discover is the best secure card that it is. Be sure to check out that video, as well as I have one for how to apply for the Capital One secure credit card. Those two credit cards are two good cards. If you don't get approved for the Discover It secure credit card, you're more than likely to get approved for the Capital One. Be sure to check both of those videos out. I thank you all for coming by. Once again, I appreciate you all. Please subscribe on your way out. Thank you.